All right, folks, well, the drought monitor continues to expand, and this was released yesterday, and it's very dry across the area. Severe to extreme drought now taking over portions of southwestern and central Missouri, and down in northern Arkansas, you're still in severe drought there as well. It's very dry, folks, and so the ground is actually pretty hard when it's that dry. We've got maybe a ½ inch to an inch of rainfall, heavy rain on top of that, and you'll see a flood risk that develop from there. So we're looking at Saturday rain, which is a great thing, right? We need the rain, but it could come with some additional runoff, all right? So we're keeping an eye on how that works out as another factor into the rain and storms coming on Saturday, okay? And it will rain Saturday. Don't be mistaken there. It's just where the question is, will we find severe weather, or is it just going to be wet, stormy weather? Severe or not? That's the question. Low 60s right now for today. We'll get to today first. Wind speeds now southeast 5 to 10 miles an hour. Satellite radar, some clouds blowing in. We got a little weak storm energy at the surface blowing in across northeast Texas, going through Arkansas. That's not going to do much. High pressure, though, still dominates to the south and east. It will be warm and windy today. There's the main storm system. There's your cold front. Behind the cold front, there's this upper level ball of energy across southern Nevada and northern Arizona. This is kind of the trigger for storms on Saturday. So this will just add some energy to the atmosphere. So the timing of storms is really going to depend heavily on this. If this storm swings through earlier in the day, the storm risk is lower. If this storm swings through in the afternoon, storm risk might be a little higher. Okay, so that's kind of the conditional threat, all waiting to see when that storm blows through. So here we go. Friday night football, folks, tonight you are going to be just fine. Dry, a little windy, yes, a little warm too, but no rain or storms expected this evening. All right, those will stay across Kansas near I-35. It's not until after midnight, really early Saturday morning, that rain and storms start to blow on in. Now, this activity here for Saturday morning to get the day started is not expected to be severe. There might be some small hail, some gusty winds, but this is not the main show. Now, what's going to happen is that's going to use up some of the energy. Now, during that day, we're going to try to bring back some of the instability. The question is, though, if it's still raining through about the lunchtime hour, well, then the severe risk is going to be pretty low, because there's just going to be using up all the energy. The atmosphere is not going to be able to recover, all right? So we're waiting on the timing of that upper level energy in the southwest to blow on through. And is it going to stop raining in the morning, or is it going to rain all morning long? If it rains longer, energy is going to be used up, all right? But the severe weather risk right now, the chances for it, we'll say near and south of I-44, potentially for Saturday afternoon, especially the morning. Rain and storms here and there, yeah, but the severe risk is what we're watching out for on the afternoon, all right? The cold front comes through Saturday night. We're actually a little chilly, folks, going into Sunday. So low 80s today, low 60s tonight. After midnight, rain and storms to the west. Low 70s tomorrow, rain and storms across the area. Saturday afternoon, the storm risk, mostly south and east of I-44, all right? There's a low to an elevated tornado risk, especially the farther south and east you go. Again, the farther south you are, likely going to find some higher instability. The same is true for the wind risk, 50 to 60 to possibly 70 plus miles an hour farther south and east. Isolated, nothing too widespread. I think wind will probably be the main hazard for storms Saturday afternoon. Hail, not the main threat, but early on could find some larger hailstones to the south and west. So that's all on Saturday. Stay weather aware for the afternoon. Morning drivers, though, morning plans could be met, though, with some rain and storms there, too. But the severe threat's not till later in the day. Sunday is cooler. Angela, check that out. Mid-60s with 40s in the overnights. And we'll find some ups and downs next week as well. But it's a parade of cold fronts. And so 60s, 70s, 60s, 70s. Overnights still look good, all chilly in the 40s.